Okay, hello. The lesson I've learned is that I talk a lot, and the last couple of videos that I've tried to upload have all exceeded 10 minutes. So I have got my trusty clock that is going to tell me when it's 9 minutes, so I wrap it up and get on out of there. Yeah, so anyway. Hello, I had some questions sent to me, so I will answer my questions. The first one was about Scottish independence, and there's a video about that where I kind of go, so go see that. It's a very interesting watch, clearly. Um, Other ones were, do I like the Irish? That is a question that cannot fully be answered because it depends on the Irish person, quite simply. One of my really good friends is Irish, and we went to China together when we were 15 to work with mentally disabled, and that's when I actually met him. And the first thing I ever said to him was, say three. Three is in the number three. At which he went, three. And I went, you're boring Ireland! Ah! Because in Ireland there are, well, obviously in any country there's kind of different accents and dialects and way of saying things. And in Ireland there's the kind of, I don't know if it, I think it is a kind of north-south or north-republic divide, but I don't know if it's quite as clear-cut as that. But basically there's the kind of Ireland that talks like, to be sure, yay, I'm Irish. Not very good at accent. Well, I'm not good at Irish accent. And then there's the Ireland that's like tree instead of three, or if they say 333 and a third, it's 333 and a third, which is hilarious because they say third in it. But my kind of question to the Irish, if any Irish are watching, is right. I know this situation might never come up, but if it does, what do you do? Because I think it's socially awkward, right? There's somebody, right? Because if you say three, it's tree, and if you say tree, it's tree. So what if there's somebody observing, right, that there are three trees, and they're going three trees, but somebody says nine because they think they've asked for a multiplication sum? What do you do? Oh, oh, just the possibilities of socially awkward situations are just humorous. Okay, moving on. I like the Irish. I have met some creepy Irish people. One who stalked my friend on holiday in France, but there you go. Sure, there's stalkers in every nation, so can't really complain. Well, probably could, but still. Yes, so the next question was advice to somebody who wants to get into the role of teaching. I'm sure I tried to kind of tell my story, but I've decided that that's too long, so I'll put it in another video if people seem to think it might be interesting. But for teaching, my recommendations are make sure you've done a lot of work with children. Seems obvious, but do it, right? And if it's possible, different environments of working with children. So, for example, when I applied to uni, which is a story in itself, and I will tell you that in another video, it's I had me in different kind of roles with children. So babysitting, when I was babysitting, and then kids clubs, and then Sunday school leader, done youth leader, and I've been to school on work experience, and at the secondary school that I was at, I also did a lot of clubs. So it was clear that I was someone that was committed to things. I had worked with people. I was good at communication, teamwork skills. Like, these are all things that you kind of do want to push, as it were. So yeah, so I think that that's kind of the things that you want to make sure. Like, when I applied, I was prefect. I was in the school choir, orchestra, rock band, samba band, wind band, playing clarinet and percussion. I was vice president of the President's Society. I was SU leader, which is Scripture Union, which is like a kind of Christian club we do. I was... What else was I? I was a lot of things. I had written and directed the school play the year before. I had presented the school music concerts with my friends because we were like such a good double act. Oh, we did loads of things at school over the years. So basically, just a kind of good showing of how you work with children, but also how you work with other people. Things that kind of represent organisational skills, team working skills, ability to work with children, not hit them. That's always a really important one. Don't hit the children. bad. Unless you really, really deserve it. In which case, when your mum and dad aren't looking. Never hit children. So yeah, so that's now made my whole career dubious, and I hope the Disclosure Scotland never get a catch of this. So yeah, I'm going to answer those questions because those are the three ones that I kind of got the most. There's someone else who sent me 20 questions. Okay, and I will answer them in another video after I've properly looked at them and decided what I'm going to say, because who knows how long it will take me to answer 20 questions. That was 3, and that took me 5 minutes. Right? That's the kind of rate of talking I go at. So, that's like 20 questions is 30 seconds per question. Yeah, that's never going to happen. I'm going to have to split that into like 5 videos. So yeah, so that was some questions that people had asked me. I hope they're helpful for the teacher one. It is a really competitive course, so I mean, work hard in school, have loads and loads of experience with children, and make it clear that you can relate, like adapt to different circumstances, because that was another one that I was able to say that I'd done, I'd adapted. And also, if you've worked with any mentally disabled children or any children with additional support needs, that puts you in a good stead, because that shows them that you've not only, you know, like the work you've done with children hasn't only always been with children that are like really able. There might be children that are, you know, really needing support and really struggling, and that then also makes it look good for you because you know how to work with them. So that is my advice for that. Any other questions? Go for it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!